さあ、マッデンやっていきますね。マッデン NFL26 ということで、スーパーボウルにね、進出したニューイングランドペイトリオッツで今日やってみたいと思いますね。対戦相手はラムズですね。さあ、どんな試合になるんでしょうか。ペイトリオッツのキック、ラムズのリターン、ケリー率いるのはペイトリオッツですね。対戦相手はラムズですね。すごい、カットがすごいな。30ヤードからね、ラムズ攻撃。さあ、ディフェンス頑張りましょう。さあ、どうするカバー3マッチ。
Alright, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tracked down by Robert Smalley.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook. Whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
そうパス通された。タッチダウン、ラムズ。いきなり先制された。やばい。
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
頑張ろう。次はキックトライ4ポイント。キックも決まって7対0。ロサンゼルスラムズ7点リードですね。さあ、ケリー率いるニューイングランド。さあ、これから攻撃です。ラムズのキックオフで再開。ペイトリオッツリターンどこまで戻せるか。うわぁ、ほんまに戻せなかった。24ヤードから。ペイトリオッツで正直初めてやるんだけど、2026ね、なってから初めてやります、ペイトリオッツ。
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
いや、なんかゾーンを抜けた、ファーストダウン、いきなり。なんでるね。ヘンダーソン、32番、失礼、なんだろう。お、走る。3ヤードゲイン。ランでいこうか。インサイドゾーン。サイドを変えて。どうしたらファーストなんだろう。あ、インチ残った。ノーハルド。うわぁ、すごい出るね。ノーハルド。ありがとうございます。あ、どうしたパスインコンプリート。セカンドダウン10。パスでいくか。
Will try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
よっしゃー。ビッグ先頭した。あ、さあ。いいね。
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
そしたら通ったけど、
And this is going to go as a gain of about
あんまり出な
40
かった。
before he's met and escorted out.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's May again.
そしたら通って
It completes to Travion Henderson.
ランニングバックよね。ランニングバックに、
You just got to love that angle route. It's been
シュー
around
ト
a
パス
long
をしま
time.
した。パスターン。さあ、
Defensively,
第1クォーターまで残り10秒。
The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
わあ、これが止められ
It's
た。
gone a long way. Nice win for that
ちょっ
defense.
と
They
ロス
send
し
it
た。
backwards.
セカンドダウン
We
12。
reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
ちょっとスペシャルプレー使ってくるから。スペシャルプレー。エンドアラウンドとかないのか。じゃあ、もう一回、ストレッチでいこう。アウトサイ
Back
ドゾー
and
ン。
ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Staying on the ground here with Henderson.
よし。
Takes it
あ
ahead
ん
for
まりな
about
かっ
4 yards.
た。サー
It's
ダン
third
セブン。
down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat
Motion
sheet,
select
but A,
plus.
it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
May now on third down. From the pocket, pocket isn't
One,
moving up.
two,
They're able to drop him. And that's it.
オースラン
Brings the
11
offense to fourth down.
キックでいくか。
All right, first sack on the board.
とりあえず点取っと
First
こう。
drive as a defense, and now, well,
あ、
now we
や
let
ば
the
い。
chess match
全
begin.
然、
The
全
adjustments
然違う。
begin. Because we
ちょ
know
っともう、
pressure leads to sacks,
勘
and
弁してよ。
sacks in this league often leads to wins. You would think that kickers should be automatic
難
from
しい。
anything
何今
inside
の
of 40 yards.
久々にちょっ
But
と
I
マ
guess
デン
that
や
could
ると
serve
ダ
as
メ
a
だ。
little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be
ああ、これだかます。
And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
インターセプトになっ
It's
て
a
い
gain
く
of
か。
11there, and that picks up the first.
I may love watching a great
インタ
thrower,
ーセプト
but
惜し
I
いね、こ
love
こね。
watching
イ
a
ン
well
タ
done
ー
route
セ
too,
プトね
Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams now on first and
よっしゃ、
10.
止めた。
Winning their full steam ahead, but
Second
they ran
down.
out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
That
Okay.
linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the
Yo,
field.
yo.
All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is
Cover
training
six.
camp. Because that's a
あ、
middle
セ
drill
カンドや
right
ってない
there.
の
That
パ
is
スだろうな、
textbook.
パス。
What you do in training camp,
パスか。
coming to life when it matters.
This is a heater going deep.
ああ、
He's got it
取っ
inside
た
the 25.
信じられん。もうちょっとプレッシャーかけなきゃダメだな。でも4人だし。
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone
ですから、
following
かけ
that
ない
big
といけない
play.
出てるようになったし。
First down throw here for Stafford.
あ、
Nothing there
まあイン
left
ターセ
side
プト
as
で
it
きた
ends
やん。
up incomplete. First
そうなん
time
か。
this game they've looked to him. And now they face second down.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Escapes the pocket.
よし。
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be
さあ、
caught.
断点。
Puka
いやい
Nacua
や、
the
もうマン
target
ツ
on
ー
that
マンだよ、
throw.
マンツー
So
マン。
now it's going to be third and
マンツー
long.
マンで。
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this
Good shot.
game.
ナイスカット、ボー3点。
It's knocked away again, and they're
いい
left
よ
looking at fourth
マン
down.
ツーマンいいね、やっぱ
Read
り。
and react, read and react, read and
マン
react.
ツーマン
Got
が
to
さ、
read where the
最強やん
quarterback's
ね。
eyes are going, and then you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
マンツーマン最強。 カバーワンホールド
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Play action now for Stafford.
よっしゃー。サック。いよいよ。さあ、ターンオーバーですね。ここで、攻撃権交代。残り1分37ですね。前半終了の。よっしゃー、いけー。よっしゃ、スクリーン決まった、スクリーン決まった。ノーハドル、ノーハドル、ノーハドル。
First down, May.
あー、やばい。もう一回、もう一回、もう一回。で、簡単中なの。うわー、サーダン中さ。ちょっとタイムアウト。超バーティカル。思い切って投げよう。思い切っていこう。うわー、インターセプト。あったー。やばい。ペイトリオッツ大ピンチ。ランダースペ投げた。
That INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself third and long, extra long like this.
いやいや、ディフェンスはね、いいんだよ。
A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Stafford from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center.
よし、インターセプトしてよ、21番。カットじゃなくて。
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
よし。ナイスカバー。高3点。パス。パスじゃない。そこはバントだろ。ね。ところがさ、ところが違うんだよね。ありえない。ありえない。バーデンあるあるだよ。よっしゃ、インターセプト。さあ、残り39秒ね、前半ね。これはどうするよ。フィールドゴールで点取りたいけど、タッチダウンも取りたい。でも、自陣37ヤード。あ、自陣そうだよね、自陣だよね。あんまり無理できないし。よっしゃー。ダメか。インコンプリートか今取ったと思ったのに。よし、同じじゃあ右のゾーンにレシーバー固めて。うわー。難しいね。こう後ろをだいぶね、ケアされてるからね。ディープゾーンね。29秒、ファーダウン10。とりあえずファーストダウン取らないとな。
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
ファーストダウン取らないとどうしようもない。
They'll throw third and long.
ああ、ダメだ。ダメだ。パント、パント、パント、パント。あ、仕方ない。後半、頑張りましょう。
Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors.
だいぶそれたね。全然飛ばないじゃん。
At their own 42-yard line.
18秒。どうするどうする。
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams.
13、12、タイムアウトか。
Midfield strike. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
ちょうど今ね、50ヤードライン。
Before halftime.
At the 50-yard line.
After a good pickup, their setup was
ああ、
second
ね、
and
パスだ
short.
ろ。パスしかないだろ。
Shotgun snap. They'll throw.
よっしゃ。
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it.
3秒残ったぞ。
Get the
こ
football
っからフィールドゴール狙えるか。こっからフィールド。3秒残ったんだけど。無理か。じゃあもうヘイルメイリー。
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
ヘイルメイリー。
Looking to throw.
全然
Well, the pressure
もっと早く投げ
really
る
got home, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
前半終了7対
So
0。
that's the halfway point of this
ラムズ
edition
に
of
ね、
the NFL on
7
EA
点リードされております
Sports.
ニューイン
Rock
グ
and I
ラ
will
ン
be
ド
back
ペイトリオ
right
ッ
after
ツ。
this.
後半頑張りましょう。さあ、今度はね、でも、
Here's
ニュ
Evans
ーイン
set
グ
to
ラン
kick
ド
us
の
away.
ね、リターンからですからね。よっしゃ、頑張れ。
Fielded by Henderson.
ダウンが出たね
And、he's brought
前
down
半ね。
just beyond that
ダウン
25-yard
で切り
line.
崩すか。
At their own 27-yard line.
ハーフバック、ストレッチとかね。
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson.
よっしゃ、ナイスラン。
Defenders get there to drive him out
Nice
right
run.
near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play.
ビッグウェイ
And
だよ
the。Patriots will have a first down.
これで右に走ろうか。ゾーンだね、ゾーン。
Sticking with Henderson. And he's
Yeah.
not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
だんだん中
Working
に。
quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 39-yard line.
To throw, here's May. Defender arrives right as the
Tutto
ball
sta?
does, and the hit knocks it free.
Tutto sta?
Incomplete.
コン
Ball
プ
and
リートは
defender arrived at the exact same time there.
だ
So
が
they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down.
よっしゃ、取っ
It's
た
on。the in route. And they push this down to the opposing
That's not-
47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
レベル。
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
うわー、
That
どう
one
した
is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit.
メッシュ
And
ス
now
ポッ
it's
ト。
2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
よっしゃ。
He's still going at the 30.
いい
This
よ
one's gonna
パ
move
ス
all
な。
the way down to the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
ハリアップオフェンス。
And the Patriot first down.
Henderson here from the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him.
ハリアップ、ハリアップ。
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 12 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
これダメだ。
They need
ちょ
some
っと
extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
どうするこれ。どうするよこれ。サードダウン20。サードダウン20きついな。
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Third and long for him here.
わ
He's in trouble and gets brought down
あ
again. And a couple of really
高
good
3
plays,
25
Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just
4
taking
バーティカ
a
ル。
beating all game long.
ちょっとこれは
On
ダ
this
メだ。
drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Back to throw it. Throwing for the back of the end zone.
あ
Good. The pass goes incomplete, and that
あ、イン
lengthy
コン
drive
プリー
ends
ト
with
だ。
nothing but a turnover
ギャ
on
ンブル失
downs.
敗。
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass,
次ね、こ
deflection,
れ。
break up, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they
よ
did.
っしゃ
Oh, brother, it's another
インターセ
interception.
プト。インターセプトは含まないかね。
Just beyond midfield
ス
following
ク
the
リーン
interception.
パス
Well, they left the locker room in front.
Green
Great
pass.
position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with
Yes,
that
yes, yes, yes,
interception.
yes.
We know that no lead in the NFL
Don't
is
lead.
safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
ああ、2アールしか全
Only
然
manages
で
one
きない。
couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
リン。
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rush coming for May. Setting up the screen.
よし。
And he's going to be
パス
driven
な。
out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Complete to Travion.
That's an
あ
11-yard pickup, and it gives them the
あ、
first down.
34ヤード
With
ま
that
で来た
down the
よ。
distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough
Posto.
yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
May on 1st and 10.
よ
Drop
し。
this to Henderson underneath. And he's brought
いいよ、
down
い
at
い
the
よ、いいよ。
17-yard line.
Complete to
パスダウン。
Henderson.
さあ、第
But
3
the
クォーター
defense is
終了。
really
第
buckled
4クォー
down.
タ
That
ー
was
で
a
す
scoreless
ね。
third quarter for us.
早い
It's
ね。
the
第4
Patriots
クォーター
with
だもんね。
possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
はい、点のアタック。
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
結構後ろ下がり気味だ、これ。あ、
Give now to Henderson. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
May.
あ
Backed over the middle. It's
あ、パス
incomplete.
失敗。サードアンデュース。
Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
いやー、きつ
Well,
い
he
な。
already has
グラ
himself
ッド
one
ドライブ。
interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two
あー、
becomes
通った
three,
けど、
on and on.
残り2ヤー
Looks
ド。
great
そ
initially,
っ
but
か。
he is short on
ハリ
that
ハリ
first
ハリ
down
ハリ。
marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here.
よし。
He's got it to his running back.
よっしゃ、ファーストダウン
And。they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
第3ゴール。あ、これいけそうじゃん。ここ全然ラインないよ。タッチダウン。よっしゃー。10点返した。2ポイントいく
？All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
スティック。
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2. All right, they're gonna throw for it.
よっしゃー。ビッグス取った。逆転8対7。ニューイングランドペイトリオッツ。1点リードしましたよ。
You could just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? What they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on the other side to respond.
取らなかったから取らなきゃダメなの。ルール上ね。
Starting out trips right here. First and
直
10.
接エンドゾーンに入ったら35円だって。
Back to work after throwing the pick.
よっしゃインターセプト出た25番ナイスすごいこれはもう決定的ギブアップですかギブアップですかしかしあれだねニューイングランド 52% で、相手のパス成功率 28 なの。なかなか低いパス成功率にも伝えておりました。終わりだね。勝ちましたね。ニューイングランドペイトリオッツが。はい。勝ちました。ケリーさん率いる。ね。大逆転。渋い試合でしたけどね。8対7という僅差で勝ちました。この試合がいいと思った人は、いいねボタン、チャンネル登録お願いします。不定期のね、配信になるので、通知もね、よろしくお願いいたします。ではまた、ね、お目にかかりましょう。明日、スーパーボウルですね。楽しみですね。はい。じゃあね、またね、バイバイ。